kinetic armor also to follow up, and I want to start this one off with Enable from Faze. I think the experience he brings to the squad is something that they're going to have to rely upon for the rest of the series.
All right, well, he's going to be EMPing out, backtracks, pushing forward immediately. Almost gets caught with nade in hand, but able to pick that one up. Applying early pressure now. A gunfight going down, it looks like on the other side of the map with Looney and attaches. He's just going to back him up, make sure you're not sneaking through. No funny business on the 10 side.
As Clayster falls, it's going to be Faze just trying to play their angles and try to find picks where they can so that they can continue to press up the map. You still have Attach watching that flank. Clayster trying to respond. He picks up 2 as he takes down Slack as well as Octane. Looney no longer threatening on the flank, and that's going to allow room for Attach to start pushing forward.
Well, a couple got in behind as well. That's going to be flag out. Looney's got it in hand, and that is a huge gunfight win. Not an easy one
falls.
with the cover.
Zuma's last one alive.
This
he
might
can't
be a
get the kill. It's all for dead.
Absolutely a score. Looney's got a free run home here. It's going to be a 1-0 advantage for Rise, and that's the last thing you want. That's not the start you can have for FaZe Clan.
1 minute played, and already a flag capped by Looney from Rise, moving over to the other side of the map. Now, of course, we need to keep Looney highlighted because he gets that flag cap. He also gets a kill with the flag in his hands. Now you got to worry about some score streaks starting to enter the game. So the first order for business from FaZe has to be once they regain control of their base, they need to kill Looney. They need to stop him from getting these streaks.
Think about Looney. He was incredible in the hardpoint. He started off 7-0 in the S&D.
Yeah.
I know he was -6 or something.
Hey, look at this. He's using smoke grenades.
Oh,
who would have thought this would come into play?
But he might have been the MVP there of the uplink as well with the plays he was making, the aggressive positions he was in, the interceptions, the one-point tosses, going huge, and now the score here. Looney has been the best player in the series for me thus far.
Oh, yeah, even though he goes, what was it, like 15 and 21 in the uplink, that was a very good 15 and 21.
Without question.
Yeah, I saw JCap tweeting about it as well. I mean, let's look at what went into that. He's using a sub on Infection. He got 2 picks as well. Like, he had a big impact on the game here. But that was going to be FaZe. They're going to pick up a couple of kills around the map. It's going to be Zuma, the furthest one pushed up. He has the M8 in his hands, but they need to start picking up the pace. I mean, Looney, he's already got his heat wave available.
He's got that heat wave. We'll see how he plays this. A player on white truck going to peek, use the heat wave, pop it. Now he's going to be able to get into aggressive position if he gets inside the grandmas, but no. Cut down as soon as he gets to the roof. Not going to get further up the map. There's 2 players left for FaZe right now, both pushing down trackside. I don't know, right now it's both teams kind of testing each other out.
FaZe just like that.
This could be the break they need to put another one on. You saw them spawning outside of 10. Zuma
classic.
Zuma just got obliterated.
He literally just got deleted off the map.
And that's going to be a score. I mean, I know they're going to push through. There might be a play to make, but look where Slacked is. He's going to be ready to be annoying.
He might use kinetic here.
He's in the corner. 1,
pops kinetic.
2. Can't get them both. They're flying forward, but that is a second cap for Rise Nation. FaZe has no answer. And that's the one thing you can't do.
And go down again from FaZe.
That's the one thing you can't do in CTF, right? That 3 or 4 down scenario. That's where everything opens up.
It's so brutal when you add into the fact that the 7.5 second respawn. And what Rise have been doing so well on this map is they're just running right up the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Clay's been really the only presence from FaZe there. He's consistently being isolated over near that white pickup truck in the middle of the map, and Rise have been able to run forward, and then you just saw Classic destroy Zuma as he was able to get that flag out, got the capture shortly after as Rise. Now they have that one mistake to make.
Oh my God, this is just not looking good, but this is what I was talking about with Zuma. He likes to go back alley, he likes to wrap behind, and he can be a nuisance. That's 3 down for the side of Rise Nation. You gotta pull, you see them spawning there at Yard. Can he get away with this
back,
one?
Do not overextend.
That's a score. You got one on the board. FaZe has come alive. You needed to get this one going, and that's a lot to do with Enable. He's on a 4 streak. He picked up some big kills mid-map, allowed that pressure to come forward, and now finally we hear a little bit of crowd hype for FaZe.
But Rise respond, they take down 3. Attach now coming off the respawn. It's going to be Zuma trying to pick up kills near the middle of the map, but he gets caught a little bit out of position there. And it's going to be Looney now surging forward. He's got his teammate Octane right beside him. Looney can't pick up the kill onto Globe. It's going to be Octane opts out to the VMP. He gets shut down while Slack putting pressure onto the flag. He could just wait here, be a sneaky beaver, and go for the pull when the moment is right.
Yeah, if they don't realize he's here, just wait for a couple down and he's going to be out. I wouldn't even have tried to pick up kills. I would have relied on my teammates, but now you see Clayster and Zuma coming in. He's going to end up dropping. Clay's been the difference maker with the Tempest, but you've got Octane go big on the other side and snap again. He's able to line it up. He should run out of juice here, but he opened up a lane for his team trackside. Can they get a score in the final 30 seconds? He's going to be out of it. He's going to pop out the M8, finds one there at back bridge, finds another rotating back bar, not not able to pick it up. 20 seconds to go. The Faze push is on.
Use kinetic?
He's got to pop it if he's going to use it. I would have tried to get it off right there. You have an Annihilator in hand, but you're the only man left to grab the flag, and he will drop. That will shut down a push. Good defensive hold here from Rise Nation.
And I like the decision not to use kinetic armor. Only 20 seconds remaining. It's not a guarantee that you will get that flag out even if you have kinetic armor. So going into the half, Rise, they will have that 2-1 advantage, but the one mistake they made on that side was resulted in a Faze capture, and that's just losing all map position over near their side of the map.
Now, I see this as a little bit 50-50, but is there a side you prefer to push from? You think it's maybe a little bit easier to get flags out?
I like pulling the flag into barn.
Okay.
As Mr. Darks was saying when he was breaking it down, you just have so much cover to work with, and it's pretty straightforward. When the other team has to make that decision, do we overextend through auto? Do we go through middle map? Through bricks? Those are such narrow areas and really easy to lock down, especially when you have like a positional AR player.
You're telling me Faze is down 1, though, starting on the stronger side then. So looking good for Rise Nation here to close things out, maybe with a 4-0, but off the break, 2 kills coming in for Rise. That'll allow them to layer the map. Just look at the mini-map at the top. You've got them just crushing across mid, looking to bring the pressure to Faze.
Smokes go out on the flag. It's going to be Looney jumping top barn. He takes down Enable, and keep in mind, he still has his Heat Wave available to use. How many times have you seen Heat Wave used in this exact scenario? As he pops it, he takes down Attach. One more player to get past. It's going to be Zuma, and just like that, he's able to get the flag out. You see Faze trying to push to the middle of the map, but Classic is there with the Tempest. He shuts down that push. This is going to be another flag cap, potentially on the overextension. It's going to be Attach. He pops his kinetic armor, throwing everything into this stop, and he does find one. Can he stop this flag cap as well? No, he cannot. Looney gets the flag cap. Rise, they go back up by 2 flags.
And that is now what caps within the opening 60 seconds of both sides for Rise, and that's your lead.
And now
right
everybody
there.
Off respawn for Faze.
Oh, now they have to fight back, try to get a little bit of control. What can you do right now if you're Faze? You're down to, what are they, is that it? Is it purely just win these gunfights, get control of mid-map, and start to put pressure forward? That's a big 2-piece from Clacer. Unfortunately, he's going to get dropped, at least in the process, getting that Annihilator shut down.
I think that's the first step they need to do, is start winning some of their gunfights. Looney's going to get away with this flag once again. He already has a lightning strike ready to use. He's being chased by the HCXD. He's trying to get away from this one. He's actually outrunning the HCXD right now.
He can't catch him. Who's operating that thing? Hit the turbo.
He's going faster than it.
It's been chasing him
and
the entire time. That double man, he kills it. What play is that from Looney? That is some of the sickest stuff I've ever seen, and there is a 4th cap for Rise.
He has 3 flags all by himself, 15 and 8 on a 5-3. This has been some of the best Call of Duty I've seen Looney play. He's going to waste no time calling in the Hellstorm missile, finds one near top Grandma's, makes quick work of Zuma, and he's going to call the Lightning Strike. Why? Because he's about to double up on these score streaks. The Lightning Strike comes in. It picks up 2. Everything going wrong for Faze as Rise Nation are running away with this game.
8 streak. He had a 7 streak in S&D. He had an MVP performance as well. He is just going off in this one. Like you said, Heat Wave to pop if needed. Tagged up, but still alive. They have to burn the Heat Wave to take him down. All the pressure has been from Rise. Faze has not been able to do anything really on the offensive side of things until this pull. This is Clacer's chance. This will be a cap. You have 2.5 minutes here to bring it back and get 2 scores on the board. But it's tough for me to have faith in Faze right now. They've been getting pounded all series long.
Yeah, I had to switch over to Zuma. These are now where the important interactions are about to go down, as Attach does wind up falling on the back end of a Heat Wave. All 4 go down for Faze once again. Listen, they still have a lot of time to work with.
Yes, they do.
Rise Nation made another mistake that allowed for another flag cap for Faze to come in. So still a 2-flag lead for Rise. Pretty comfortable position to be in. You have Clacer now with his Tempest available.
That's it. I mean,
he's got to bring it out soon.
No one else is really working towards Specialist. They have
just look at the slang on the side of Faze. 20-15 from Clay, 7-15 from Attach, 12-18 from Zuma. Enable almost even at 13-14.
And when you look at it, I mean, Looney, kind of that aggressive sub for Rise. On the other side, Attach's role. The disparity in slang for them right now, 8-15 versus 18-10. I mean, that is a big factor in this. Can Attach get going? A 2-piece would be nice here, but usually that is one he wins. But who is it? It's Looney shutting him down.
Looney is having such a massive series. You can't say enough about him. Definitely an MVP performance from him right here. And this year's against Faze, and he comes right around behind a couple of players. It's going to be Classic now, last one alive for Rise, and all 4 go down for Rise.
But
it's going to be Attach on the flank, and because he flanks around, they're going to get some favorable spawns here to rotate back.
But he can at least.
And he missed the flag.
You got to pick up the flag. Oh, he misses it, and you needed that one with 60 seconds left. He just is off by a foot, but they're still pushing forward. They have to get one now, but that's 2 players dropping. All of a sudden, Clacer by himself, and he is down. I don't think you have time to do it now.
going into the series, if he would have told me Rise Nation would have 4-0'd Faze in as convincing fashion as they did,
I would have told
you crazy.
Yeah, you were up all night partying, clearly not paying attention to the regular season. But they have come out with a vengeance here. Rise Nation has a chip on their shoulder. People doubt them as being the top team in the game. They are showing it right now that this is nuts, man. A 4-0?
Yeah. The games, some of them haven't really even been close. I mean, remember the start of that hardpoint? They go up by 100 points going into the third one. I mean, a phenomenal performance from everybody here on Rise Nation, specifically Looney as well. It's going to be a stalemate situation here to close things out. Here's the kill on the back of a heat wave. The return comes in.
And what do you know?
That is going to do it. Looney makes another big play as he's going to finish 25-13 with 3 flag caps to his name. This one is all over. Congratulations to Rise Nation. We'll be seeing you in the grand finals.